reeks in here.
It is a very exciting day here at Circuit Demon. We are all set up on our mainline Pro Hub. Obviously, we had this for our open house a few weeks ago, but we were waiting on a few electronic components in order to get this thing actually going. But as you can see, Kevin has already made a few different power poles. We were just dialing this thing, making sure the configuration is 100% set. They talked with mainline yesterday. Obviously, they're on the opposite side of the world, so trying to figure times out was fun. But yeah, what we're gonna do today is just do some different power poles on the GT3 here. I think we might do the GR Corolla, I guess it just depends, but just to get a couple cars on there, kind of make sure everything's working the way it should. And then I think tomorrow, Kevin will be tuning a Subaru. Is it 15 plus? 16. So tomorrow we'll be tuning a 2016 WRX FA20 on Cobb. So that'll be fun. But yeah, today is just really all about getting wet, getting our feet wet, getting real wet, real pruned up.
Hopefully it stays dry in here, but yeah.
And the day today comes to me all pruned up, just sopping, and yeah, just ready for tomorrow. So let's see what these different cars make and up. You see how wet he is?
He's really wet.
I don't know, probably do another 350 horsepower. That's just the last run. Grab this thing. It's our keyboard, hooked right up to the desktop, so makes it easy. Get some oil temp into it. Hit the fan on. Now we're in the wind tunnel. Basically what we can do is put it right in gear and start right out in fourth. Up to RPM. Basically bring it up to the 3,500 mark. Open throttle, wide open. It'll come down, you feel vibration a little bit, around 200 to 300 roller speed. It's just the nature of the hubs right now. That's basically a run on the main line. Kill the fan off, and then you can go into data analyze. I'm gonna save it. Save that as third run. Save. That's when we compare old data. The last run with the run now, we didn't make any tuning changes, so should be, you know, super consistent. These cars are. We don't have a manifold pressure hooked up right now, so that's gonna bounce a little bit. That's fine. They're 7 bars, so they're pretty touchy. Get our full screen, and then if we had AFR data, we'd come down here and add this, but we didn't that run. And that'll be on our top trace. So AFR data will be right up here. We don't have it all hooked up right now because I'm just learning on it. It's pretty sweet being inside, isn't it? It doesn't seem like a lot of power, but makes a lot of noise. Yeah, it shakes. So, kill this baby.
Were you able to hear anything through the headphones?
Everything.
Everything? All right, cool. I was telling him I feel like wearing the headphones in here was actually louder because it's so bassy. It like gets stuck.
Yeah.
And that was our first run on the new mainline Pro Hub dyno. I know we've been showing a bunch of stuff lately about it, and we wanted to hurry up and get to an actual car on the dyno. And I mean, that was probably one of the coolest cars you could have as like our first test run on here. Very loud, it was awesome. The man behind the camera got to ride in it as they're going on the rollers here. Not even the rollers, the hub. The car did read a little bit low, but we're still trying to tweak and figure out how the dyno's gonna read. I think just overall it is going to read a little bit lower, but I'll have Kevin talk about that maybe in another video, maybe the next video, and go over all the details with that. But so far so good for the first test run. Everything went really well. The next thing I want to do is just show you guys a couple of new features that we added to the dyno room since the last video. Over here, we actually had Chris kind of take care of the large fan that was, you saw it blowing in the video. That thing is so powerful. I was standing outside behind the Porsche when it was doing a dyno pull, and you can feel when that fan kicks on, you feel the air, then you also feel the hot air coming from the car. So that thing kind of blows you away. Maybe I'll put in that clip of me falling over into the... Chris and Matt built in the fan here. The reason it's not inside the room like a normal dyno would be is we're trying to save as much space inside of the actual room. Different cars have different lengths. So we just wanted to give as much room up front, especially when we're walking around the cars to get everything set up. It would just kind of be annoying to have a fan right here. So this worked out perfectly. So they have all of the fan stuff tucked away nicely. We're still trying to figure out something to do with all the wiring that's on the ground. Actually, you had a really good idea about having like the spring loaded, what did you say it was? The bungee cords that kind of like bring everything back to the walls. So we'll figure that out, but let's walk outside real quick. I'll just show you like the backside of the fan. So now we're on the outside of the dyno room. This is the box that Matt and Chris had built for the fan, just keeping everything safe inside. It's all painted gray to match the exterior of the room, so everything is just very clean looking. But yeah, that's pretty much the fan. This thing is so strong. When we turn it on and you walk in and out of the garage door back there, the doors from the shop to outside literally suck themselves like closed. Like the suction from them is pretty strong. When I was going in and out, like you can feel the difference between when the fan's on versus when it's off. So let's go back in the room. We got one more thing to go over. In the next video, we actually have our first customer car that's coming in for a tune. So stay tuned for that. We'll see you guys in the next video.